Hi, everybody. Check, check, check. How's that now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Simple mic issues. Garlic, hypnosis. She's got a knife and hypnosis. We got Sister Aggie. Let me know if you can hear me, Scott Sword. Uh, hmm. So we had. There we go. Yeah, just mic issue. Uh, we had Sister Aggie. We had Behind the Veil. So I didn't see what Behind the Veil revealed, but according to the friendly banter here, it got rid of an aristocratic vampire. Uh, which implies that Dracula's hand was quite poor. So we have a dark call here. Yeah. Misdirect, dark call, feed, all in the first week. Kind of neat. You don't see that so much anymore. The, kind of the idea being the fewer places that are actually on the trail, then the fewer places can be revealed by, say, a hired scouts or a newspaper reports. It's old meta, sir, but it checks out. He's not in Austro-Hungaria. So what is he up to? Where is he? Somewhere over here. Somewhere down here. Is he messing with this? Is he over here? So he wolf formed even. Now that is interesting. Strider's really trying to have a little bit of fun, I think. He dark calls, he puts down his first encounter, he wolf forms away from it to put down another one. Then he feeds. I mean, that makes sense because it's 3 damage, right? 2 for the dark call, 1 for the wolf form. So that puts him, at 12 hit points, and then a feed brings him back up to 15. So I can see that being kind of a clever idea. But, now they don't have to deal with an encounter here. And they don't have to deal with an encounter here. Maybe your encounters weren't the best, right? Maybe they were poor encounters, but maybe maturing a poor encounter might have still been better than maturing nothing, right? Assuming maybe tomorrow the newspapers goes off and then they figure out where this encounter is when they get it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I like seeing a little, something a little different from Dracula, though. That's pretty cool. A little experimentation. I like that you suffer damage in this game. That's something I've always been fond of. You don't take damage, you suffer it. Look at all those bats. Wax. Oh, well, what do you know? Hiding in Salonika the whole time. He played every power card. Strider is proud to say. He's played every power card. They're all on the trail. I love it. I love it. Fine work, Strider. Fine work. I'm gonna play all the power cards. Deal with it. Newspapers. Okay. Nice. All right. From Varna, he went to Salonika with a wolf form. And he fed and he hid. Now he's either in Sofia or he's in Valona. Simple as can be. But what now, Quincy? Do you take the chartered carriage? Varna is such a strong place for a first encounter. I think this is maybe one of the ones that people forget about. Um, Obviously, you have Bari, right? You have Amsterdam. Everybody remembers Amsterdam. You've often got Athens as a good first location. Sometimes people go with maybe Cadiz or Granada. Some options over here. But I think one that people frequently forget about is Varna, and the reason I think Varna is so good is because how difficult it is to get to by train. Notice Quincy took the 2 train, as I call it, the yellow 2. And tomorrow he could take another yellow 2, and he'd still be short of Varna. Whereas if Dracula put down his first encounter in Constanza, that would not be the case. He could get to Constanza. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to Constanza, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Varna. So Varna is a very powerful place to put that first encounter. Hey, Met King, welcome to the chat. How are you, buddy? Strider knows this too. I played a game against Strider recently. I started by moving from 17 to Varna, or maybe it was 50 to Varna. He drew higher scouts and immediately blocked it down in Varna. Found me there. Yeah, Varna's a good spot. So tonight Drac will move and Varna will go to the 6th space on the trail. Then Godalming will move. He'll take the train. He'll maybe get to 50. Varna's going to mature. So he's going to have to chart carriage, sense of emergency. If anybody cares to join me, they certainly may. You'll find me in Voice Channel 5. So how's he gonna deal with Varna? Are you gonna trade a chartered carriage right now? Trade it to him? No. Not gonna do that. He is ticketing. It's interesting. Mina drew hypnosis. So on the one hand, it's nice you get it to her immediately. On the other hand, Dracula knows you have it. Hmm. Okay. I'm betting he won't even use its effect. Long Night is... Excuse me. Long Night is maybe the only hunter card that can actually hinder the hunters. What a strange card. What a strangely designed card. Okay, we got Sophia with Reckless. Looks like Varna's gonna mature then. Unless Mina's gonna do something about it. Bum, 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 bum. When are they gonna make this guy look good? Frankly, you know, I don't like to throw anybody under the bus here, but frankly, it's unprofessional. You know, you look over here, Godalming looks handsome with his nice little neat mustache and his great sideburns and his widow's peak. Looks fantastic. 8 out of 8. Then you look over here and you got this guy. And all of a sudden you're like, is there something wrong with my eyes? Am I squinting or something? What's going on? You know, it's not the best look. Something else I find interesting is the art on the Fangs card is different from the art on the Fangs card in the tabletop. Which is totally fine. I don't have any problem with the art being changed. It's totally fine. But it's interesting because the new art is completely original. I find that fascinating because you think if anything they would have said, oh, for some reason we need to change the art, right? Let's just use some existing thing. But no, they came up with their own art from wholesale for Fangs. And the great thing about it, too, is it shows the Reckless Vampire, which is appropriate. Yeah, hop on in, Met King. What's this card? What is this? Hey, hey!
Surprise, secondary commentator.
Mr. Met, how are you, sir?
I am doing fine this evening. How about you?
I'm doing great. Surprise guest speaker. Let's go.
Just don't mind the broken lock on your door. It was unlocked when I got here.
Well, you know, vampires can't get in a private residence. They have to be invited first.
Yeah, well, you invited me in.
They call that forbiddance.
Did not know that.
One of Dracula's lesser known weaknesses, yes, for all the fans out there, for all the Stoker heads out there, Dracula cannot enter any residence unless he has first been invited or allowed inside by someone who lives there. So he can't get into your house unless you let him in. He can
go as he wishes.
Yep. As soon as he does, that's correct. He can enter and leave as he pleases at that point.
Yep.
And it's a hoax. You gotta love it for Strider.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it be? Of course. Yeah, no. You put down the hoax of Varna. This is kind of what I did against him. Oh. Let's go with the Hildesheim. Okay, forewarned, sense, local. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse.
It didn't hit the CG, but...
Could be worse. I mean, losing forewarned kind of sucks, but...
And he's still got...
And sense of emergency.
In there.
Now what's Dracula? So he got his hoax.
He's got one.
He's playing Darkness Returns right now.
Oh, he's gonna force that.
Yeah, he wants the rumor to go through. I mean, it will clear one of his vampires. This is what Quincy would be saying. He'd be like, yeah, on the plus side, you know, there goes that Reckless.
Yep.
But for Dracula, it's great because it clears the feed, it clears the hide, and neither of those have any value on the trail.
Yeah. And that'll put it up to 7 or 8 points.
7.
Depending on if that's in.
No. Oh wait, he has a point already. You're right. He
Yep.
fanged with
There's
the
a bite.
reckless. Yeah.
Didn't you just go on this massive tangent about that bite and its artwork?
You're right. Yeah, he fanged. That's right.
Uh,
I wouldn't call that a massive tangent. Okay, just a little fun fact for the big board game fans out there. You know, the art is a little different in the physical
I'm
edition.
not arguing that.
I'm sure you would know.
Arguing.
You're the original physical edition homie.
No, I'm not.
You don't have the physical?
I had a chance to buy it many years ago, but I didn't.
Oh, downer.
But it was like 3rd edition, not 4th. I still regret not buying it.
I painted my own miniatures.
And they look great.
Oh,
Risto.
you're sweet.
Puts them to 8.
My sister bought me these great 3D printed. They're like trays, essentially.
Yeah, you showed those off. I remember those.
That hold the event cards.
Right, so
Wow,
there's
8 points.
so
Holy moly. This is kicking off fast. So where'd he go, Quince?
That is a key number for Vampire Lair. It will make a difference if you players now.
Yeah. Vampire Lair would be good.
Yep.
But when they're begging for Vampire Lair, you know you're in a good spot.
Yeah. I wouldn't say begging yet. We still have plenty of game left.
Where did it reveal that the card mature? It was Salonica, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Okay, so Dracula's in like 59, 38, 58, right? Something like that?
He's breaking to the west.
You gotta assume?
Yeah, I'd say he's breaking west right now. He's got the nice middle of Europe to work with. Yes, you got hunters on both sides, but they have to get to him now. You only have to deal with Seward and Van Helsing for a little bit while Mina and Galmin catch up.
That Varnasard is a bitch. It's just farther away from 58 than it looks.
He's gonna have a little bit of free time to run around Germany, head down Italy, and start making his way to the boot. Take the south side into
assumedly
the Iberian Peninsula.
Assumedly. So now what? Do you have to check 55, right? Or do you just sit there and supply?
I don't know what the hunters have. I only got here recently.
It's tough to say what they have. It depends on what they have. But, I think you gotta check 55. Or no. It would have been cleared by the vampire anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to check Munich at this point.
Yeah, they've gone.
And even
really
Munich could. No, Munich wouldn't be cleared. They're sorry.
Sarajevo.
Okay, you got lucky there.
Okay, he could be in Munich right now.
So what did he do? He went from 46 to 55.
He didn't wolfed out. No, he didn't wolf out.
No, he didn't. How did 49 stay on the
to
trail?
46.
Oof, I'm baffled.
Yeah, that's the problem with coming into a game like this in the middle of it. You're not quite sure where all the movements were.
Yeah. But fortunately, it doesn't matter at this point. He went to 49. He went to Sarajevo. That's all that matters. So you know where he is at this point. He's in Munich, almost certainly.
If he's in Munich, then Van Helsing's in a good spot to jump on there to confirm it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
But by then he could be in Nuremberg.
Still not ambushing, it looks like.
Venice.
Still no ambush. A night vampire, maybe?
Who knows? It could be anything, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe
I mean, what would Dracula ambush with at this point? Anything? It could be a fog. It could be a spy. It could be
It's not
bats. It could be a
ambushing.
saboteur. It could literally be anything. You wouldn't ambush at this point.
Yeah, force the hunters to use their actions.
Even if it was a
Wax.
vampire, even if it was a fighting vampire, I might not ambush at this point.
Yeah. Like I said, try to force the night combat if you can.
Yeah. And Helsing and Mina trading.
Yeah, Mina's showing knife, so. Yeah, it seems like the hunters of the east don't have any horses.
Yeah, you're probably right. These are tough games to bounce back from. Dracula gets his early mature. He even got his hoax too. But on the plus side, he used his Dracula card to get the 7 points. So
your stick. Go get the stick.
double knife.
He's got double knife.
So anyway, in that regard, it's almost like he didn't even mature the hoax. He just matured a 7-point vampire, right? And that's it.
Yeah.
And he fanged with it first, so he's up to 8.
We know everything in the east now.
Yep, that was wolves. Then he almost certainly went to Munich after that point. Maybe Vienna.
Yeah. He went to Zagreb, and now he's in Munich. Now the question is, where's he gonna go?
I mean, he could have even gone 59, 53, right? And then you plan on
suddenly backtracking.
Yeah, exactly. You go 28, 10, 50, something like that.
That'd be a pretty good juke if he pulls it off.
Could work. Keeps you away from Seward and Van Helsing for a while.
Yeah, they seem to have the movement.
If it was me, though,
seem to be kind of
I'd probably be heading to like 41.
Yeah, I'd be heading out of the west too, personally.
You know, because worst case scenario, you get in a fight with Seward, or maybe Van Helsing. Oh, Wolf.
Maybe Wolf out of Munich.
Yeah, Wolf out of Munich makes sense.
Could be.
But where do you wolf to?
Well,
Frankfurt. Yeah, that seems kind of wacky, but maybe. Frankfurt would actually be kind of a cool wolf. Yeah, I've never really seen that.
He could be heading down to Florence, start making his way to the boot, and then just juke right back into the east.
It's got a lot of options. Wolf form from Munich to Florence is a good one. People forget about that there. You know, I'm just...
News. You are not playing a Scott sword. I am audible.
Matt King, I'm just noticing this. Did you notice the cards, the event cards, the Dracula cards, they have nails on the sides.
Yep.
Like a coffin. Like a coffin, Matt King.
Yes.
I never noticed that.
And if you look at the Hunter cards, the event names are nailed to them.
Right, I did notice that, to be fair. But the coffin-like nature of the Dracula card, I never really put that together.
There's also nails on the regular events, too.
Where'd he go? Genoa? I bet he went to Genoa. I bet he went to Genoa and he was thinking, soon Dr. Seward will move. Move a couple spaces. Then I'll be able to go to 36. And then it's hasta la vista at that point. Yeah,
I'm currently failing my geography exam.
25. Genoa, you know. Here, watch Italy.
He is in Germania.
Ah, I was wrong. So he probably went to 30.
Yep, like
Why would he do that? Come on, Strider. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
What a weird wolf. Why? I mean, it's also possible he actually went to 58 and then he wolfed to Berlin, which seems like a tiny bit sexier, I guess. Maybe you would do that. No. He's not in Genoa anymore at this point because
no, you said 24 was Genoa, right?
No, 25 is Genoa.
Yeah,
okay, so it was Munich. Okay, so it's almost definitely Leipzig at this point. Yeah. Good. Good hypnosis. Yeah, you want hypnosis after the wolf form. I agree. That's a solid move. So we know that when he did wolf, he ended up in Germany. And it's not Cologne. Okay. There's a yellow one. There's Leipzig, like we thought. That checks out. Now, can Quincy deal with this trail? If he can just knock out this trail real quick, he'll be in pretty good shape. He's ambushing. Ooh, I don't know about that ambush, Strider. I might have just let him search it out.
Oh, he didn't have a weapon. He had to reveal.
Yeah.
That was a good ambush.
He had no choice. Well, I mean, we don't really know what tickets he had, and he can take a new ticket tonight.
Well, like I said, it also does reveal what Van Helsing has in his hand,
That's
and
true.
know he's only got one combat card.
That's true. So. But ideally, you're not going to just throw Van Helsing at Dracula. Van Helsing's only going to be there if there's one or two other people in the fight.
Yes.
Okay, so Munich has the soil.
He's got the jar of dirt.
Van Helsing was 72 years old, if I get that right.
I can't remember. Okay, Tommy's got Heavenly Host.
Back then, that was like being 85.
Yep. Alright, so Galmi's got Heavenly Host, Knife Rifle, Mia's got Double Knife, and Stake.
Yeah, a lot of information. Here, she'll reveal the knife. Yeah. Stab the bodyguard. Clearing up that trail. Leipzig dealt with because of the ambush. Dracula only has... I think it's likely Berlin. Possibly Hamburg.
Can't be Hamburg.
From Leipzig? Sure, could be.
Oh wait, never mind. I see the trail now. Yeah, that helped. Things Toga was kind of blocking the road on me.
I mean, what's he gonna do? I think he's gonna move to Hamburg this turn.
Yeah, if he's not there now, he's gonna move there.
Because
if he is there, he's probably jump the ocean.
He could be really clever and move to 44.
No, he's going to sea.
Okay, so it's Hamburg already. But now he's at sea. Mad King, he's at sea and he has no wolf form available.
No wolf form and only one trail, and that's Hamburg.
So where do you land? Do you land right now in 19 and just risk it all that he doesn't have CG? Or do you land in 2 and bait the CG?
Don't forget, Dracula does have 2 event cards in his hand. So
that's true too.
If he goes to 19 and they try to CG him in...
But he already played Devilish Power.
Oh.
Yeah, he already played that one. So what else you got? I think it would be a huge mistake.
I thought he played Darkness Returns.
Oh, you're right. He did. You're right. I'm sorry, viewers.
Okay.
That's why we have a co-host.
Yeah,
You're right.
Of
It was
course, we're
armed
assuming he
defense.
has either of those. You ambush. That's if he has to use his escape
Yeah,
route or
try to
take
beat
some
up Van
damage,
Helsing if you can.
and then
I
he'll
mean,
stake it tonight.
if Dracula lands in Edinburgh, it's either really, really good for him, or it's like GG because of consecrated ground. You know, it's one or the other.
It, well, there's also Devilish Power, which reverses the GG.
Yeah, but I mean, if they even have a single heavenly host, you're cooked.
They have two at least.
Yeah, I mean that the devilish power is not going to save you. Everybody knows that you play around that.
Yeah.
You could even put CG in Manchester and then put a heavenly host on Manchester with it. Then you put the other heavenly host on Edinburgh and he's cooked, right?
I wouldn't say he's cooked then, but he's gonna take a lot of damage. He'll be very disadvantaged.
I would take that. As the hunter player, I would take that error.
Yeah.
And win off that. So there's the stake. Dracula has no trail anymore whatsoever. There's no encounters on the trail. Highly
Like
dangerous.
Well, in case you forgot the reverse match of this game, it's not over till Dracula hits 0 or Influence hits 13. We saw what one little air did in that game. Okay. North Atlantic or English Channel.
It's not bad. You could then land from there, and he wouldn't necessarily know where to put the CG down. Because there's always the chance he could be in France, right?
If he's gone North Atlantic, then he's got two France locations he can land in. Or
Yeah.
if you really want to,
if he were to land tonight, he could be in Plymouth, London, Galway, Nantes, or Bordeaux. I always forget which is Dublin, which is Galway.
Looks like Seward's just going straight for it. Yeah. If he's an English shell now, I wouldn't land in there just because Seward would just be right on top of you in terms of going to England.
Yeah, he's using Seward to threaten those spaces.
So if he jumps into Le Havre, that could easily backfire on Quincy.
Yes, that's also true. Didn't think about that. Maybe you get meaner Godalming there.
Honestly, I'm still leaning that Strider's in the North Atlantic right now. That's just where I'm currently leaning.
Yeah.
But just because Seward did go to the English Channel, now is a great time to just land in Bordeaux.
Bordeaux could work. Yeah. Got a lot of options from there.
I said English Channel, he can go to Le Havre now and just start running down the coast if he wanted to a bit.
But maybe that's still better for Quincy than him getting to England with the hunters too far behind.
Yeah. He does have two hunters who could respond to an English invasion right now, but
But
That
that's
would
it.
leave the continent pretty open.
Yeah, but you can reorient people and attack the continent again, right? Like if he gets to England and everybody's 3 steps behind him, he's practically won already.
He's staying in the ocean.
So South Atlantic, Irish Sea, North Atlantic.
Again, I'm gonna lean
Or
towards
English
the South
Channel.
Atlantic.
He could have gone North Sea, North Atlantic, English Channel.
That is possible.
I'm thinking South Atlantic, though.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on that one. Alright, let's see what's in the discard before they shuffle it.
You never know with Strider, though. He's a tricky one. He might have put 3 sea locations down specifically to try to throw him off the scent.
Alright. All bullets are in the discard.
Good Helsing's boo-boo.
So he's got the 3 knives, obviously. He's got 3 posts floating around. He's got his 3 horses now.
Go to Marseille, yeah, makes sense.
Starts threatening the Iberian Peninsula.
Yeah, get over there and get relevant.
He's got a nice screen going in across Central Europe.
It's a good game. Gotta figure out if he has money trail, that could be really huge for hunters.
Yeah.
Oh, he has hypnosis, doesn't he? No, he used that already.
He used it to
figure out.
He
used that to figure out he went in Germany. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, good. That's a good game so far.
This is Monday of week 3. So we gotta go through another whole week before Fury of Dracula becomes a factor.
How much health does Dracula have? 10. Okay.
With 2 event cards.
He could go all the way to the Black Sea and wolf form, and it would be like Friday or Saturday, maybe. Not that he would want to do that, but
yeah.
Let's just. I'm just trying to think ahead.
Yeah, he'd have 5 hit points and he'd wolf to Bucharest most likely.
You wouldn't do that at this point. You still have to pull off one more little trick at this point. You gotta land in Spain, move a couple spaces, go to the Mediterranean. Either that,
he's staying at sea.
He's staying at sea. Or is he? No, he's not wolf forming. You're right. He's staying at sea.
He's got 1 more day of wolf form before wolf form.
So what does this tell us, Matt? Is he definitely in the South Atlantic? No, he could still be in Irish Sea.
That would leave him very vulnerable on England, though.
Right, but he could theoretically be in Irish Sea. But the only other thing is South Atlantic, right?
Or Mediterranean.
Or Mediterranean.
Oh, he's gonna land in Cagliari, isn't he?
You think so? All the way from
Hamburg? Well, it'd be absolutely maximum style points if he did that.
He really is just trying to be safe until he can get Fury of Dracula going. Maybe that's it. Land, feed, hide.
He's got a fog. Cagliari is a good option. Just to sit there for a few days and just eat up the clock.
Yeah, you only need to move 2 spaces once Fury kicks in, so yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Dracula.
Eaten early.
That's the thing about Dracula getting his really early mature is it enables him to do this kind of stuff. This pirate Dracula nonsense.
There's the money trail.
Med. There it is.
Just where we thought he was.
Yep. But still good to know.
Yeah, confirms that he's not
Yeah,
doing something.
if he didn't have so many
exceptionally tricky with the
points,
RC.
not that there's anything that could have been done about that necessarily, but if he hadn't had so many points, this would be a lot worse for Dracula. Low on health, stuck at sea, the hunters
trail.
all sitting around, he has no trail. Yeah, you'd be like, oh wow, this is terrible for Dracula. But because he has so many points, not to mention the 2 event cards, he's actually kind of in a decent spot. It depends what Quincy's able to do here. Now the onus is on Quincy to bust out some kind of crazy renewed vigor, excellent weather combo, something like that.
Like he's gonna layer. I believe that was Leipzig. Yeah, Leipzig. Yep. He's staying at sea.
Wow.
Kind of surprised he didn't land in Cagliari. Just eat clock and take a bite.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have done that. You land, you feed.
Like I said, if you got Fog, you're 100% safe for Mina unless she somehow gets. He has the forward to trade onto her.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not 100% safe, well, you just leave.
Seward moving. He's so far ahead, though. He's so far ahead of Seward. He's so far ahead of Mina. How are you going to catch up to him? And take the train that way. Okay.
Yeah, he's only going to have to deal with 100 when he gets
Maybe
to the
move
east, finally.
her. Yeah, move her, definitely.
Yeah. Get her up to Munich.
Do you want to do Munich, or would you rather cover 20 or 37?
Actually, you're right. Venice or Vienna. Venice or Florence would be your best options.
He's gonna cover Venice, yeah.
Yep. That gives him access to the Adriatic as well.
So, yeah, Dracula can't wolf form to Venice. He can't wolf form to Marseille. If he wants to do any shenanigans, it'll have to be around Italy somewhere.
Or he's gonna go to the Ionian.
I bet he goes to the Ionian.
Does he? Wondering what Seward's doing all the way out there in the east. I mean, out in the English Channel. Oh yeah, he landed in England, didn't he?
Yeah, he tried to cut Dracula off from England.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna get Seward
Preemptively.
back to the mainland.
If he plays another C card, that would be wild. To see 6 C cards on the trail.
Alright, by the looks of things, Quincy's Night Supplier Anonymous meetings have been going well.
Harker?
Yeah,
I didn't even realize he was in play.
Yeah. Yep, he's been an ally for quite some time.
Hasn't been relevant. Thanks for telling us Dracula went to the North Sea.
Get the legendary 6.
There it is.
No, he wolfed. He's on land.
Oh, you wolf farm bummer. So
Wolf 2, though.
do you go to? He would have never gone to Cagliari.
Absolutely not.
No, with no vampire on the trail to bail him out. That'd be suicide.
Yeah.
So surely he went to, say, Bari or Naples.
Well, he could survive technically on Cagliari enough to get back to the mainland, but
How?
it's such a stupid. Lands at Cagliari, Dark Call and Feed will put him at 7. Hide, then he'd take the Dracula the checkmate penalty. Cagliari gets revealed. Feed back up to 4.
Why would he want to take the checkmate penalty? The Dracula. It's a Dracula error. Okay.
Yeah. I never said it was a smart idea. I just said he could.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's playing
What's
around
theoretically possible and a good
the
idea
Dracula
are not the
error.
same thing.
I mean, you can play around the Dracula error. Let's be clear. You can play around that way, but I don't think that's what you would go for here. Most likely, I'm thinking 40, maybe 5. 37 just seems way too sketchy. Here it is. Yeah, let's go. Let's catch us a Dracula. Come on, Quince. What do we got?
37 or
Have
speed.
a speedy would be huge here.
Yep, no speed telegraph, unfortunately.
Let's check 37, then fast horse to 20. Wouldn't it be crazy if he just landed in Genoa?
Get supply.
Local rumors. Oh,
Evil
Dracula
presence would work
card.
as well.
Seward lands, Seward supplies.
Okay, Van Helsing, if he's got the horses, he can jump to 20. If not, he can catch a train up to 45. He's got the
I don't think
code.
this is gonna catch him.
Carriage.
I think Dracula's in Bari.
Oh, he's got chartered.
1, 2, 3. That only gets you to Rome.
Well, that'll at least cover Rome. In case that was a super tricky wolf move.
I don't think so. I bet he's Bari. Now
Oh,
he's gonna
got a fast
horse.
Alright, so he can make it to Bari.
He's not in Bari. It was Naples after all. I knew it.
420. He could be in Florence.
Gotta be Naples.
I severely doubt it, but
No,
he could theoretically be there.
Gotta be Naples.
Well, even Strider's going, yikes.
But that could be okay for Quincy because he's blocking Bari now.
Right. Then he has to be in Naples. So.
Which means next turn, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna move to Rome? Is he gonna move to Bari?
Does he just beat Naples? Alright, I mean, he's gonna make it.
No, don't do it.
No, he's not gonna do it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, check 25. Make sure you didn't go there because that was technically possible. Now we've narrowed it down. He has to be in 40. 100%.
Yes.
Napoli.
Yeah, I mixed up that Van Helsing started in 36, not 25.
CG! That's why all the movement, all the confirmation, wanted to know for sure where he was.
And that's going to be GG.
Wait, it didn't reveal him? Is he in CAG?
He did go to Cagliari. He actually
Oh
did do it.
my goodness.
That's GG.
Why would he do that?
I'm guessing he was
Oh
trying to
my
do this thing called a
god.
pro gamer move.
Yeah. No kidding.
Let's be honest,
Oh. And then he
it
was gonna
was close.
feed and hide and dark call.
Yeah, take the penalty, feed back up to 4, go sailing.
Oh no. Oh no, Dracula, you fool!
Okay, there's something
GG.
I have to say.
GG. Go ahead. Uh,
Uh, Strider actually did have summon storms on him.
Crazy. Crazy way to end
Yeah.
it. Oh, man.
And Cagliari claims another victim.
Yeah. Yeah, risky. Like, I mean, he knew what he was doing. He knew it was risky. But, yeah, pretty risky. But even if he hadn't done it, he probably would have got cooked by CG anyway.
Oh, yep.
Good
CG was
game.
still going to be his end, just too much supplying was allowed.
Yeah, it happens.
And he didn't get a single fog.
That was a good one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite the ending.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be signing off there. But, yeah. Appreciate you viewing. Thank you for coming in, Matt King, joining me. Appreciate
Pleasure
that.
to be here as always.
Absolutely. And we'll catch you next time, everybody. Have a great evening.